I wanted to show you, we unboxed 2 weeks ago now, the brand new Admire Air 7000, and I had some training on it this week, and I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about how cool it is. So I am going to switch the camera around and just show you a few little fun things. It's not going to be much, but this is a serger. So for those of you that aren't familiar with a serger is, if you look at most of your clothes, they have serger stitches on it. It's usually the wider stitches, and there's a lot more to a serger than that, but that's like the fastest thing I can tell you to look at. A serger, for most stitches, or not even most stitches, but one of the things with a serger is it cuts off your fabric as you push it through, so you get a nice clean edge, and then it has multiple threads. Hey Peggy, hello everyone. Okay, and so this is the brand new PFAFF Admire Air 7000, and I'm gonna have Marilyn take this. I don't have my mic, so I'm going to try to just speak really loudly. So give me a second. So you've got, of course, the trash bucket. Like, which serger doesn't have the little trash bucket? Because like I said, it cuts as it goes. And so the cut off comes down here and just falls into here. Okay, here. Okay, all right. Okay, so, you know, just like most of them, you've got a cover that comes off. You've got, you know, picture of your stitches, all in color. You've got a couple different positions because this does do overlock as well. So it does like multiple different serging functions. But what I really like, there's this little stylus and a little place for the stylus so you don't lose your stylus, which may or may not, you know, keep it safe in my world. There's also a place up here. PFAFF made a little place for your tweezers and a little place to hang your scissors. So that they're all close at hand, because when you're using a serger, you usually need that. But what I love about this is the color screen is awesome, and it has a ton of information right here in front of you. And so I'm going to change actually and go up here and go to the, what are we going to pick? How about the 4th thread overlock? So when you pick your stitch, it comes to this screen, and this is an informational screen, and it tells you which threads you need to use, so which thread position. So see these colors here? They correspond up here to positions here, so it tells you which ones you need for that. It tells you, there's a couple different settings, so it tells you which one of these covers you need. So there's actually 2 different covers. This is the one that you'll use when you're actually trimming. And then there's this other cover that just slides in here like this, that you use if you're doing one of the stitches that you don't trim on. So we're gonna put the A back on, but you know, nicely labeled, A. I mean, it's like the simplest. I might actually, you know, learn to serge again. All right, this is your cutter. So that's saying, yes, you want your cutter up. The cutter's right here. And it's a pretty simple turning to turn it off when you don't need it. There's this right here. It coordinates to here, so it tells you whether you need to have that on or not. It tells you what foot you need on. And then you get, I'm already threaded, so we're just gonna do this and do this. And put this through. It's going to give you a nice clean edge, so I don't have to start with a clean edge. Don't stick your fingers in there. There's a cutter there. We're going to need to drop our foot. And hopefully I have everything set, because I don't even know what I did last on this one. But it is just sewing along. And then you can just sew off. And you've got a cutter back here to cut your threads, or a lot of people that use sergers bring you know, cut it along there. But then you've got a nice little stitch